I think. I
Hold
hope.
on.
Okay.
2 kilobits per 0. What the fuck? Now we're back up. Now we're back down.
Nope.
Now we're way up.
It,
Now we're way up.
it,
Now we're, whoa, what the fuck?
okay, can you go away, ad, so I can see if you're working properly?
Is it working?
I don't know. I have an ad
I
for
think
Milk
it's stabilized. Maybe. I think maybe.
and now one for Cracker Barrel. If it'll let, can you get past the ads,
Cracker Barrel
please?
sounds good. I haven't had Cracker Barrel in a while.
So, I'm hungry. Okay.
Hey,
Are we here?
Hi.
it's going. I see green.
I
Thingies
see
moving,
trees
so-
of green.
It's not easy being green.
Red roses too. I see 'em bloom. I can't get that gravelly for me and you.
God, I got a text message from you 2 hours ago. Did they boil?
It's a little behind there, internet. It's a little behind there, internet. Okay, so would you like to Joe? We're waiting for the people to show up. Did the people show up? We made pizza.
I'm going to get a water. We're gonna hold on. We're gonna. This is the break.
You're gonna take a break and go get
'Cause
water.
that shit gave me a headache.
Probably a you issue.
I think it's a U.
Welcome back, everybody, from the impromptu break. OBS decided to break, and then I decided to break into a migraine. So.
We got migraine, Joe.
Yeah, right now I am looking through a corner of a full face compression cold mask. And otherwise unable to see anything, so I'm going to try and limit the amount of things I need to click. And where did Guinea go?
She went to go check her connection.
Okay.
Because we're breaking up pretty bad for her.
I mean, I guess we're still technically on a BRB, at least for the immediate moment. But now I can no longer see anything. So I'm not about to press BRB on my stream deck again at the moment, which also means I will not for the moment, while I'm trying to manage this feeling of a bullet going through my forehead. I will not for the moment be able to tell what the hell Vanestra is saying, if and when she says something. So if someone would like to keep up on that chat, that would be appreciated.
Yep. I can do that. Excuse me. I can't wait till Dusty gets home because I think he'll be able to take somebody off my hands. Because after attempting to try to put her down yesterday and her waking up and then proceeding to scream for almost 4 hours, I'm just gonna let her sleep here. And then see if Dusty can take her off my hands. Literally. Mwah.
I made a voice changer for Avery's telepathy.
Oh?
Ooh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Ah, it's weird, but cool. Don't use it unless it's necessary, please.
Yeah, no, only when it's necessary, but...
I wish I had something for that.
I got like the lifetime voice mod thing when it was on like a steal of a sale. Like I don't know how often they do that, but usually I think it goes for like 100, but I got it for like 30. Like
Lucky duck.
Oh yeah. And there are also voice mod toggles that you can do through Stream Deck as well, which makes it a lot
I know.
easier.
I need I'm gonna that was something I was getting ready to do, is go ahead and put that on there.
Yeah, I used to use voice mod a long time ago during this campaign, but then everything broke real bad.
Yeah, maybe once you got your new computer and things aren't fucked, you could do it again, because it's
not,
real nice software.
That's not like a coming soon kind of plan. It's going to be a coming when the budget allows me. Because I mean,
real, yeah.
You know, I worked over a year to get my oh shit fund lined up, and the oh
Mhm.
shit fund was I get this amount of money put into a savings account before saving up for anything, and that's like
Yeah.
a while to build up. So
In this economy, yeah.
keeps spiking like a nail going into my head.
Ouch.
You said I have a letter waiting, but if it's the same letter I've already downloaded 3 times and read, I'm gonna be mad.
You know, the awkward part of this is this squeezes down on my head, so my body immediately goes into a sensation of like, I could sleep like this. And I don't want to do that in the DM chair.
Maybe we should get you a standing desk? These
Then
are
I'd
all
be
the
afraid
3
of
I've
falling
already...
asleep while standing while wearing this thing. It's that much of an immediate, like, forcing the body into a sensation kind of feeling. Which is to say, as ridiculous as this thing is, it works. Which is good.
Function over form, my guy.
I feel like all I need is a stormtrooper helmet, and then I'm playing a lore-accurate stormtrooper. Because I won't be able to hit shit like this. It's not even that I'm like, oh, I'm seeing signs of something through this thing. Like, no, the most I can see is like small, barely present flits of light. For all intents and purposes, this is an equivalent of
Blindfold?
or clinical blind. Like, I could see through the fibers of a blindfold to some degree. This is way more. I mean, it's thick. So,
Will make you fall asleep in a way that...
you know, I can probably feel along my Stream Deck to find where the BRB button is.
Don't for now. Don't do that for now, so you don't accidentally break the streak.
Well, if you need any type of go-up RP, I mean, I'm Angel's headspace. Violet's really pissy right now.
So, are we right in front of the dude, or are we about to be right in front of the
We
dude?
were right in front of the dude.
Yet, I needed to be able to do something when y'all aren't right in front of the dude.
Joe was about to introduce him. I was like, Amber's not here. She said she wanted to be here. No.
So,
Also,
as the
there was something that
cords and cables descend from the ceiling like a mass of tendrils, muscle fibers, even veins, almost like almost like imagery of Dr. Manhattan reconstructing himself as if it were from a massive cordage, like the machines in the Matrix, if that makes sense, is a sort of combined visual motif. Before flooding through each and every single cable and tendril of rubber, plastic, and metal fibers, there's this soft reddish blue flow of energy. As also the music that is currently playing ain't too fitting for there we go.
Could we roll it back to before we walked inside the room, because there was literally something I needed to do with the party before that.
Sure.
Also, Piper needs to not be in the resort dimension. She literally introduced herself to the guy as the person in charge. She needs to not be in a bus.
Thanks for the cocktail. Huh? Back.
I'm not done yet.
Love the space cube. Anyway.
Space. Go in there. Gotta go to space. Gotta go there. Gotta go to space. Gotta go there. Gotta go to space. Gotta space.
Okay. I'm waiting for somebody to get comfortable. Are you comfy? Are you done?
What it's like dealing with somebody on cocaine. Space.
Gotta go there. Gotta go to space. Go there. Gotta go to space.
I think she may be settled finally. I think. Yeah, I think she's settled. So. So do I have to be like, how would I be coming out of this dimension thingy? Vidastra's the one who stuck me in there.
I don't understand that meme.
He appeared beside me. So I'd just be like, hello? Are we there yet? Essentially, when she comes out of the... It's a ring, right?
Yeah.
Yes, a copper ring. Oxidized copper ring.
Okay. So, alright. Not... Heard a boop.
His description.
It's been a long time. Anyway,
Since you killed me.
I just popped my back a little bit.
That a good fuck or a bad fuck?
What? I
You
said
you
I popped my...
Yeah.
I popped my back.
And then you
felt
said,
good.
oh, fuck, okay. Because sometimes...
So it's a good fuck.
Yeah. Because popping the back can sometimes be painful, and if that happens, then you got a different problem.
I mean, it just depends on why it's painful, but that's beside the point. Anyway, so before we go in, let's do a head count. I'm literally doing a roll check, make sure we didn't lose anybody while I was taking a nap. An unintentional nap. Mainly because I also don't remember who else here. Who's supposed to all be here? I don't remember. Who's all
Violet's out.
Okay. Okay, so.
Avery is also out.
Okay, Grandpa. V and Amira.
Mm-hmm.
And Neseo, or not Neseo, Zan, and then is the dragon out, or is your dragon
He's a humanoid.
He looks like a high elf, right?
Okay, cool. So he's in disguise. Okay, cool. So we're in the house of a guy who talks through things, who seems very charismatic.
Look at that.
And I don't trust him fully to not do something that might end up fucking us over. Why are we Uno reversing? Megan, you're distracted.
A good question.
So, the least amount of mouths that are open, the better. Y'all are gonna have to be real cool, real quick, with me doing something. Okay? Just because I don't trust him not to do something and make one or all of you talk about something we shouldn't yet. I am trying to keep as many mouths closed. There are 2 other people besides me whose mouths are going to be open. That will be Violet and Avery.
Yay.
I'm sorry, Halcyon, but sometimes your impulse control also sucks.
It also do with the fact that the god who is controlling my every motion and move is dealing with a quite literal head case.
Okay, well, Sony, stop speaking through Halcyon, okay? It's creepy when you do that.
You can't stop me.
Yes, I can. By asking nicely. Anyway, so, she's going to demonstrate first with Halcyon, because he knows what this is. She's going to take the Mask of Mischief off the back of her head, touch his mouth with it, and zip it shut.
And what
A
exactly
literal zipper. A literal zipper appears across his lips. You're muted, Grandpa.
Grandpa will fly up above the group the second he sees this happen. He does not consent to this.
All right.
Oh. What are you doing up there, metal man?
It's not because I don't trust you. I don't trust the person we're about to walk into the room with.
I don't trust your demonstration of why this is necessary yet. We just met. I don't like people altering me that I just met.
Speak for yourself and you can go ahead and die then.
That seems rather
There are
vague and macabre, but no.
There are some
No.
spells out there that can compel people to say things they wouldn't normally say otherwise.
Piper,
Yes.
you're being very kind. But we need to get moving. If
Right?
he's not going to
I'm
do
going
something-
to use iBite, and if I use iBite, can I have advantage on a intimidation check
Against who?
against Grandpa?
Oh, okay.
Remind me what iBite does while my brain is spiking and it feels like my eye is literally getting bitten.
For your spell's duration, your eyes become an inky void imbued with dread power. One creature of your choice within 60 feet that you can see must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be affected by one of the following effects. being asleep, panicked, sickened. I would probably go with a panicked.
Gotcha. Okay. I mean, you can certainly try.
You can cast Eye Bite on me?
I am.
Okay, so what's the saving throw?
I'm getting there. Save Wisdom 18.
I would like to know how V and Amir are feeling about this.
I am immune to frightened.
All right, then let's put him. Well, if I can't use Eyebite, we'll just do a flat intimidation. Because I assume he's also immune to asleep.
I am.
Yep, so we'll just do a flat intimidation. Or actually, suggestion. That's gonna be.
You can't be charmed.
Oh, all right, then yeah, flat intimidation.
How does V and Amira feel about it?
Probably not upset considering the situation.
Thinking it over. OOC? What does it mean?
Out of character.
Oh, okay.
Right, that is a total of
And
12
spiking is
total
back.
intimidation.
All right, face things going
Can
back
I
on.
actually use persuasion? Say, hey, let's. Yeah, I'm gonna change my tactic here since deceptions or since intimidation's not as good as persuasion. I want to try to persuade Grandpa to let's just follow along. I'll explain to him my situation, just kind of how I ended up here. They seem to know what they're doing, so I'm just kind of following their lead.
I appreciate that, but the majority of my abilities, whether they're defensive, whether they're buffing, whether they're offensive, or anything else require me to be able to speak. I do not consent to this.
Headphones, where you at?
My headphones?
This weird issue with object permanence
No,
fucking
him.
shit that I have is
Him. It
really
was Joe.
detrimental
It
in this
was Joe.
state. There we go.
Okay, so question, DM.
Yes.
Grandpa is not going to allow them to not speak.
Just
So
for their safety. He's literally already said for safety.
I'm going to ask you, how old are you?
How old am I?
Yeah.
No idea.
How much knowledge do you have about this place?
DM, how much knowledge do I have about this place?
About the Abyss explicitly, given your limited experience with it, no more
Just
than...
research?
Yeah, no more than some baseline research.
I know some.
Not enough.
Do you have 400 years experience? There's a reason
No idea.
There's a reason why I brought her here.
I will
Avery
accompany you. Oh, sorry.
mostly his spells, from what I gather, are all mind-based and also verbally need to be done. That's why his mouth is being left open, because I also need him as an early warning system, because I will be having him graze over the man's surface thoughts to make sure we're not about to be attacked or double-crossed. Is that Megan holding her hand up?
No.
Or is that your shoulder? Oh, it looks like you have
did
like a
look like
glove
a-
on.
It does
like
look
a
like
glove
a
Any
hand.
hand.
hands up will need to be pointed out to me right now. Because I had to put
Yes,
the thing
that's
back
why
on.
that's why I was asking. That was all why I was asking. It's literally for your safety, because again, I don't trust the person we're about to walk into. The least amount of mouths open, the better. V is also because she actually probably is a better delegate than I am. I've been practicing, but as Angel would say, it's still like hitting a bat against a brick wall with how blunt I am. So why do we need our mouths shut? She's explained like several times. It's
Okay,
because
I'm going to explain. She's asking.
I will not
for
let.
I'm
Hold
going
on.
to finish this. She's asking for
Stop.
everyone to be quiet because they need to actually not anger anything in this space if we want to make it out of here. We have a place where there's going to be a lot more fighting involved, and I prefer for us to save our breath for when we're actually going to have to kill something bigger than ourselves. I don't want to have to anger every single layer of the abyss because they don't just have a reach here. They will follow us into the material plane and kill every single one of us. So I prefer to keep us alive.
also the way this one's acting, this one could possibly compel people to talk without wanting to talk.
I'm going to
So-
also make a very obvious thing for Grandpa. What did it collect? It collected metal. What are you made out of? Metal. So
Is the
you
doll
are
made out of metal?
Yeah, it literally collected that doll from down the bottom started collecting metal. This entire thing is made out of mass scraps from what Joe described
This
earlier.
is not
Oh, the doll that
thing
the
is
radio
The
Draconoid-
dragon thingies.
Yeah, that was mostly metal, which that was diving into a
How
hypothetical
do
future
us
where like,
going into
oh,
the
plastic
abyss
uses have gone to the
explain-
wayside, so toys have been made out of
because Piper has already told the
metallic
entire
alloys at
party
that point.
the layer that we are going to will not exist after we leave.
When we leave the layer of the abyss in which we are leaving, which is one of the lower layers of the abyss, I would like to appeal to the beholders for some help, but I will need everybody to appeal to the Queen of the Beholders so we don't get killed. Now, I would prefer for us to stay alive so I can keep that energy up. But if we keep talking to these things, and I know that Grandpa's spells and abilities are mostly spoken. So, the thing that I'm going to tell you right now is, I know that you feel that's defensive, but demons and other creatures can basically use you like a puppet. If you haven't been here before.
This is not my first round into the abyss, let's be clear.
I'm going to let you know something. Her daughter got turned into a wooden puppet and pulled straight into the abyss, one of the lower layers. They've already gone through this once. I prefer for us to not be dealing with this a second round.
And we have to go after Grandpa because we must save all the Warforged because they are a very, very rare species.
So, if you can trust Piper, I promise you will make it out of here. But if you can't trust Piper, we're not gonna make it out very easy.
I didn't spend 2 years of preparation by twiddling my thumbs with my finger up my arse.
I appreciate everything you've told me thus far. I appreciate your experience. I appreciate everything that you've said thus far, but I am not going to hamstring myself. If one of you were to die, I would be able to bring you back, but not if I'm silenced.
Then stay on the ground at the bottom of this tower and don't follow us up. If you're not going to be of any help right now.
Here's the thing.
If you follow us up, I will melt your mind.
Piper was trying to say something. The thing with this is I have to touch to zip shut, but if I need to, I can unzip without touching. At a moment's notice. So
I'll
if
let you
it turns
Combat.
Oh my.
that is why I'm having Avery at least be the early warning system that can verbally talk because my telepathy is still shit.
Mine isn't.
Hers isn't. But we need me to know to drop the mouths open again if we need to do combat. That's why I have Avery's open because he can at least verbally tell me. And also he has some spells that could save our minds before then.
I need information for us to get out of this realm and for us to not be carrying a bunch of cursed items into the actual area. That's going to have to be a cleanup situation. If you're not going to be of any help and you're going to start talking, I need you to be on the ground.
And what happens is something controls you, Piper, after all, according to you, any one of us can get controlled. She lifts her hand back up. I finished attuning to this about a fucking hour ago.
I have a ring of mind shielding, so I'm not particularly concerned about being controlled right now.
They won't, with you specifically.
I
it
have a
might not-
question. What happens?
Hold on. It might not be a magical control because you also are made of objects. It would be an objectional control.
DM, do I ever get considered as an object?
Made of objects.
Not technically, however, there
Technically,
are
so
some
are people.
conditions that do apply to constructs,
abyss.
specifically as a creature type. So,
And this
That
is a place
might be a
built
factor.
of places.
ooh,
Construct.
dizzy.
Oh, he's got a
Whoa,
mask on. I
whoa,
forgot. DM,
whoa.
Team, are you
whoa,
okay?
Whoa,
Whoa,
whoa.
whoa.
Okay, I'm gonna sit
No.
back. I'm good, I think.
You
Being
think?
dizzy without being able to see is a sensation.
Joe,
Yep.
If we need to continue this another time so you don't.
Yeah, I don't want you to hurt
Relax.
yourself, man.
Yes.
hey Joe, where's your peppermint oil? Can you take the mask off and put on your glasses to get your peppermint oil? There we go. You have a full arsenal of all headache stuff.
Yeah, me and Megan have had a few migraines in our lifetime. Just a few, you know.
Go get it.
Yeah.
Careful, please. Oh, he doesn't have his headphones on. Well, I hope he understands in spirit. Careful, please. Why am I hot? Why am I hot?
Doggo!
Is it a dog?
There's a doggo barking at someone who just came in.
Better? There we go.
Nope, backwards.
Yeah, you may
How
want
do
to
I
put that
apply
on
this again?
right.
Put it right against your forehead and along the temples.
Right.
Ying ying.
Head on, apply directly to the forehead. Sorry. And you take a hot rag, like a paper towel, you put it on your head. So it gets cold.
Which pulls it. We don't understand the whole almost magic of the situation.
It does
It just
pull the oil.
It just pulls it out. Pulls the pain out. Oh, I can't describe it other than it's pulling the pain out.
It's already kind of cold anyway.
You feel it? You feel it, Mr. Krabs?
Feel it
Megan,
now, Mr.
stop!
Krabs.
All of you
He's
stop
feeling it.
Art thou feeling it now, Mr. Crab?
My favorite one is, I have to show you. There's a meme. I found this woman now who like does cosplays. Ah!
Eyes are going in and out of focus here a little bit.
Give it a minute. I need you to get a hot rag, Joe, and literally put it on your forehead. You're gonna have to walk to the bathroom, holding the wall. Trust me and just do it.
Megan has
Good
helped
to know
me
that's
with
not
this
my glasses.
several
My
times.
left eye is blurry. Love being borderline glaucoma. God damn it.
I know.
Mhm.
Keep telling him to put a hot rag on your head. It's literally what you gotta do. It's like,
Going,
Do it.
he's going and doing it.
okay, good.
Hold on, what's the first one? Fey nature.
Where is it? I need to share this with you. Okay, I know she
Vanestra,
did.
to answer the question, it doesn't let like telepathy or mind reading through, but at the same time, I'm immune to charm.
I also am too with Fey nature because that's our first epic destiny thing.
I'm also going to let you know that, Joe, as far as the Abyss rules, sometimes the charm effect still works past it, considering we are now in epic levels, in epic areas.
Woo.
It is part of my epic destiny.
I get that, but sometimes things work past that. I understand it's written, but that's how the ruling works.
It's whatever Joe says goes.
There are
Okay.
some things that work and some things that don't. Okay. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
One time being teleported by a god is fun. Because she and Wilsoni already had a negotiation about this.
This! I have to put it in the
Told
chat.
him about 10 favors.
The beams. To the beams. To the memes chat while we wait for Joe.
What are we memeing?
Here, this is for everybody.
SpongeBob Drag King compilation. Alright, let's get this started.
This one confuses me so bad. This is like straight confusion moment.
God, no, nope, 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 nope. No, no, that's right there. I'm not listening to any more. That just made me 17 different forms of empathy.
I can't. I tried. Oh my god, it's so bad.
The
So
confusion.
bad.
The confusion.
It's so. Eh.
It's real life cosplay. I gotta appreciate it, dude. I've gotta appreciate it.
Still, I don't like the
It's
sound of sultry Mr. Krabs. I don't like it.
boy. That one drove me.
Nope, nope. I'm good. I'm good. No touchy. No touch. That's
There's
the
some
best.
things that should not be cosplayed. I feel like SpongeBob characters are one.
I'm letting you know all of the character things that she's had to actually cosplay are semi okay and semi not okay, and it's just one of those moments of like my fans.
It is
just voted for
100% not okay to me.
this. She's like, you guys voted for this. This is what we're doing today, I guess.
I may not be comfortable with this, but let's go. Mario. I'm trying not to burp and gag. Meh.
I'm gonna
paper
copy.
towel.
I'm gonna let you.
Believe it
I'm
or
gonna
not,
let
I
y'all
don't have
see
a
this one because
washcloth.
this one just is so uncomfy.
No,
Paper
I'm not
towel.
watching it. I'm not gonna watch it. Nope, I'm good.
I found this woman.
Yeah, nope, not gonna watch that.
And
I'm fine.
additionally,
I am.
I also have to. I may be regularly getting up just to keep an eye on my dad because his visions going out on him off and on.
Oh, that's worrisome.
Yeah.
Is your house cursed?
No, it's not the house. We're just a couple of cripples living together.
Yeah, his dad has a thing that is not for
MS.
me to say. Yeah. I know what it is. It's just that's not my place to say. Not my family, not my place.
I'm letting you know they made her cosplay a hot version of Jack Horner from Puss in Boots.
Yeah, I don't need that in my life.
This Uncanny
For
Valley makes
now,
me
until we
laugh
get
every single
back
time.
into RP, I'm gonna put it on. There we go.
Can we at least dumb it down to about outside, like right outside that thing right before we went up it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. This is a question for a Apparently, I'm also going to relay this to Hyper. Really fast. Let me grab that. So I have a question, Grandpa. How did you get the snake that's in your outfit? If you come down, I'm not
I
going to let it
agreed.
touch you.
I agreed to do a single job for an archfey.
I have a question. Do you honestly think that archfey will let you go once you finish that job?
I certainly hope so. If they
I
don't,
want you to
well,
think really hard right now if that's true.
is it true that I hope so, or true that she's gonna let me go?
That she's going to let you go.
Well, I didn't make any pacts with her, so
You have a following, walking, talking creature in your outfit. You made a pact.
yeah, it doesn't talk, but
It's still a
at least
creature.
not to my knowledge.
Well, you can't speak animal. That's something I can do.
Well, I can, but I just haven't chosen to.
Wonderful. You're walking around the problem.
I don't think I am. I think you're inventing a problem, and it sounds like you just.
It's not an invented problem.
Ah,
You are
Above the
one of
table.
two. Above the table,
Above the
you are one of
table.
two.
Above the table. We just all agreed that the DM has effects that can surpass any kind of immunity to charm. And so I don't think anyone else's character has any better immunity to that effect than mine does.
Yes, that's not
So
what
I
she's saying.
apologize.
That's not what she's saying. You're not listening. You're not listening. The question that they have already posed to you, they've already told you, she's been through things like this before. If it needs to be fighting, she said she would take off the spell. And
I'm
she's
not
on her way
agreeing
to
to this
becoming an
spell.
archfey. Okay. Then we seem
And you can stay behind.
then you can stay behind on the ground where it'll be safer for you.
I appreciate your concern for my safety, but please don't. Not in this way. You have done nothing to convince. You've done no convincing except to say we know everything and y'all know nothing. And I don't appreciate that. I'm sorry.
Yes, they know everything. We don't know anything. That's why they are the guides.
That's why she's a guide.
I'm not giving up every single ability I have just because you're concerned about my safety. I apologize.
No, we're concerned about our own safety. You are putting the rest of us in jeopardy by refusing to cooperate with the people who all know everything about this realm.
Do they know everybody in it? No, but they know what they'll do. They know how quickly it can turn.
Then why not stay muted the entire time we're in the abyss?
Because we need to know where to go and where to get out of here, because I've not walked all the way through this area. I've only been in it barely for maybe 2 days. This abyss is huge. It's got levels up to 1,000. That's above table.
I completely understand, but you guys, all you've basically, you have not done any real convincing.
We're trying
I'm sorry
to.
if it sounds like I'm being inconsiderate, but you haven't given me a reason why some kind of spellcraft can affect me but can't affect anybody else. Can't affect the three of you.
the least amount of people with it, with mouth open, with
It wants information, and you are an object, and you are a rare object one. A
maybe
rare.
not. Well,
object.
they see you as the object.
That's what they're
Forgive me
going to
if
see you.
I'm misinterpreting the goal here through the migraine. What I'm assuming is trying to be implied here is that the guides in this case are trying to take the lead on trying to socially interact with this creature to mitigate as much risk as possible while
If you give a
incentivizing
demon an
everybody
inch,
else to be silent, given at least this specific creature to mitigate as much risk as possible of something
Above
blowing out of
table,
proportion.
above table, I want to say, if you want to be the talker, I'll shut Avery up. I'll let Avery be muted. I don't give a fuck anymore. I just want to move on.
Same.
Burping? Burping. Oh god. I will be right back.
She just spit on you? Yeah.
Nope.
That's what they're trying
He
to
said
say.
number 2.
Oh, it exploded.
Oh.
So the diaper went all the way up her back. That's what Amber said. She got the whole.
Oh,
What's the arm
Oh.
thing?
That's fell.
That's one of those moments. But she doesn't tell Amber when she goes to poop. So she's like, she'll just spit in it.
It's about to. It's about to. It's going to. I gotta remedy this
The
now.
grenade has been pulled and we're trying to get it out of the trench before it takes someone out. Gotcha.
Because
Exactly.
and they're asking, first of all, they also see you as a rare person.
Okay.
For the other thing is above
I'm
table.
gonna switch back to BRB since the. And
I'm
we're
going to try to.
motherfucker. Hi. Hi, everybody. Hi.
Okay, we're gonna try to go through this. Avery, I want you to help me speak to it because you helped me before. I'm going to try to explain to everyone why we're not going to talk to this thing individually. We're going to keep it to 1 to 2 voices because demons like to talk at you and basically ruin your lives. So she looks over at. I was making a point with the Fae. Okay. The Fae that you have decided to talk to, the Fae that you are carrying with you, there is something that you have to do with it. And it's kind of important for you. But you are 1 of 2. I am fighting every instinct I have to just stick you inside of a bag to protect you. Because I really want to. And because we need to protect the party, and that includes you in this situation. So I prefer for you to live in this situation. So if you could just be quiet for this whole conversation, the whole thing, until something goes south, it would help us immensely. Because if they can talk to you, if they can make you talk, if anybody finds out what we're already planning to basically ruin somebody's life in the abyss, I would prefer for anybody who has ties to that layer to not be able to signal home to screw up our plans. And that's really the only reason. She looks at him, she goes, you are 1 of 2. I'm going to tell you, I've seen the other one. You are 1 of 2. And Avery, I've never seen anything like him. He smells great.
just a changeling.
But you smell different. The kind of dragon I am attached to has an instinct to literally protect you. So I'm going to ask you, in the sake of protection, please do not speak to this thing. Do not interrupt. Just wait until anything goes wrong, and then we can hightail it out of there should things go south. But I don't want any information getting back to the lower levels of the abyss. Because this is a quiet level. But if we don't make it out of here, we can't get any lower where things get even more dangerous.
He's gonna take his sword by the hilt and hold it with the blade pointed down. He's gonna walk up to Piper and hand her the sword
That's a good
if
gesture.
she'll take it.
She's in the floor. Hold on. She's got her head down.
Sword lights up.
She's, Piper, I know you're on the floor.
She's cleaning up a shit sandwich.
I should hope it's not a sandwich.
Sandwich between the baby and the diaper.
It's one way to get sourdough.
Mm.
Sorry, that joke was terrible. My humor.
There you go.
When I have
Amber?
migraines, my humor goes to very strange places, and sometimes it's
Joe-
gross out
Joe,
humor.
can
I
you-
apologize.
Oh my god, where's my phone?
By the way, Venestra says if things go poorly, I can get us all out of there to safety too. So try to stick close and follow me.
There's a few exit strategies. Awesome.
I also know how
Why
to
did
bring
I have
everyone
to
back
have
should
the
everyone
migraine
die.
just show up out of fucking nowhere tonight? It's significantly limiting my role here. And, you know what? I'm just gonna be happy bitch guys are RPing and not think too hard about it. Because if I think too hard about it, the migraine's gonna get worse for some goddamn reason.
There you go. So, I'm gonna see where Piper works. I miss her.
That crack sounded satisfying, by the way.
Felt good, yeah.
Yeah.
Left elbow.
Mhm.
I'm letting you know, Vanessa, that is the one thing that she is. You have to give her give Violet credit. She's not chasing after the hot item right now. She's like fighting every instinct she has to literally stick the Warforged in a bag.
Violet has a credit card?
She has a bag. She's going to just stick him in the bag so she can protect him. She's just like, so shiny.
Quick, jangle some keys at Violet.
It's literally what it is. And where'd she go? She's here somewhere.
Since she has to take it, she needed to take a moment to walk away.
Oh, she had to get her yogurt and her cookies.
What? To reiterate, I'm missing some content.
She's getting some yogurt and cookies because she needs them because she's got to have protein because her blood sugar dropped with the baby.
Ah.
I know that you haven't taken your eye thing off to see what she's typed.
Protein and healthy fats, I'm sure.
Yes, I agree, Venestra. Let's give Violet a sword so she can do that.
Do what? Do what? I need to know what I'm allowed to do.
Give the dog a stick.
It's a stick on the ground and now I'm gonna use it. All this power that I found, I will totally abuse it.
Those little bulldog legs, I can't.
It's a stick, it's a stick, it's a stick. It's not wrong. I mean, Violet would.
Give me a second. I have to get my milk for my cookies.
I think that there's always milk for cookies, depending on what cookies they are.
Violet would.
Real
Often
mega
shows
stuff.
itself ahead of blue balls.
For Halcyon, yeah. Stick
No, that's just, Halcyon just has a habit of prostrating himself before the sun. One of the few people where it's inaccurate to call it where the sun don't shine.
It always shines out his eyes.
Okay. I'm back. Sorry.
Okay. He's handing you a sword.
Yeah, I was gonna say, could somebody catch me up? I had a moment.
Violet literally explained that he is one of two Warforged. She is fighting every instinct she has to put him in a bag to protect him at this moment. And why he needs to be quiet and why they just need to let this thing not know anything, because if it sends everything down there, we're totally
3.5 for me,
screwed.
but 4 for you. Sorry, somebody had asked me a question about microwaving ramen. Don't judge. We only have one pan big enough to do ramen, and it's dirty.
I microwave my ramen.
Don't nuke the
Okay,
styrofoam cup. Luckily, they're mostly replacing with
No,
paper
not
cups
that kind
because
of.
people nuke
No,
the styrofoam
we don't.
cups.
We don't do
No.
the styrofoam cup. It's the literal.
No, it's the one in the bag.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's
on the bag.
the one in your bag. You make a bowl full of water,
Prison
kind
burrito.
of stuff the
Pan
the ramen noodles in, cover
Yeah,
it with
pan
a
ramen.
like a
Yeah.
plate, and then
I am sorry. My blood sugar levels dropped. I got hot and didn't want
Is it
to.
weird that I use ramen to make lo mein?
Melt
Like if
down
I'm
on
really
shrimp? I
limited
am
on
sorry.
ingredients?
No,
Anyway.
it's not bad.
Okay.
It's good.
So Amber, Grandpa is offering you the hilt of his sword.
Pourquoi?
How very forward of him.
Walked up and he's not letting go of it. He just wants you to grab it.
I'm sorry.
Piper's just going to
With
very
this fucking blindfold
confusedly,
on,
just
my
like.
brain just immediately goes to the worst possible interpretation of that phrasing.
But why are we doing this? Somebody catch me up. I actually, this happened literally right after the diaper incident, and
I don't fully understand myself. Like
Okay,
Angel,
so
she
Violet,
explained it, and then he offered you his sword. So I don't.
He's symbolically
Violet
advertising
ex-
that he's going to be a passive entity in this engagement.
in this engagement, which is fine.
Okay.
He's not actually giving you the sword. He just wants you to. I don't know how to
Understand.
word this in a way that won't make us all start giggling again.
Firmly
Guilty?
grasp it.
No, you don't know how bad of a phrase that is. No.
Don't, please. That's actually a bad phrase for me. Please
That
don't.
sent me into a spiral.
Bad phrase, bad touch, bad phrase, bad touch.
What?
He's offering
It's
you
a
the hilt
SpongeBob
of his
quote.
sword.
Okay, I'm going to explain this quote.
I'm going to deafen for this and let Megan explain this if we are on BRB because we don't need to air out all my dirty laundry.
Can we go to BRB for a minute, DM?
Wait,
Because this is the second
I
time that
can
phrase
not
has been.
use that phrase if you want
Yeah,
me
yes,
to not
please.
use that phrase.
Yes, please.
I need to find the buttons.
Hold on.
All right.
If y'all just want to continue.
No. I need to
No,
explain.
I
this
need to
'cause
know why
it-
because that's like a completely.
also
being a
going
part of
to.
that.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
so yeah, no more phraseology. He is literally offering you the handle portion of his weapon, symbolically.
Okay.
And he looks at you and he says, I want you to swear, and because people swear on this sword, that you will not have your mind controlled and leave us stranded in this situation.
By the way, Megan, that thing I did mention, I wasn't crazy. That was once given to me.
What was?
I will pin it
My brain is
if
fried.
it will let me.
I'm fried.
Guys,
You're good. I pinned it. There you go.
Okay.
Just
reel it back in. We're in a moment. I can't see the moment, but we're in a moment. And I'm pissed that I can't see the moment because I love reading your guys' faces when shit actually gets.
Oh yeah,
So-
no, that's the thing that happened. That was
okay. I wanted to make sure that actually happened. I wasn't crazy and I dreamt it.
No, it
So I'm
happened.
just going to say this. All right, I didn't want to say my lovely ace in the hole that I've been holding on to for about 3 years now. Wait, 2 years. Sorry. Excuse my numbers.
Yeah.
Wilsoni, when the first time we went into the abyss to save a lovely blue fairy,
And your
gave
child.
me and my child, lovely blue fairy and my child. I'm sorry. She's gonna look at Violet for that one, and she's like, "I'm sorry if Walker scares the fucking shit out of me. If I didn't save one of his buddies, I was going to die and be turned into a tree." Anyway,
At least then she'd really settle into her roots.
are you sure you don't have a kid somewhere? Cause the puns, my guy. Anyway,
We're on point today.
Let me put it this way. My niece and nephew have a shitty father, so I had to pick up the slack with the dad
Right.
jokes.
I forgot about that. Anyway, so Wilsoni gave me a one-time free use that I owe 10 favors for, mind you. That any major, it's a one-time. What was the time limit you saw that, Megan? Do you remember? I can't remember if it was 10 minutes or an hour.
It was a full hour.
A full hour that every major being in whatever is in the vicinity cannot do any mind mental shit. He will literally protect me from it, everything and anything. It's a one-time use, and I was planning on using it on this one because I have a feeling about this one that we do not A, want to piss it off, and B, maybe want to be its friend. Maybe. But that's always just a maybe.
In the abyss,
I
everything
can
I
is
happen.
appreciate
maybe.
that. Say
Yes,
the words.
Joe, I'm invoking it. I'm invoking it.
It's
Just say the words.
Whom are you targeting this mental resistance on? Is it yourself? Is it someone
Me.
else?
It's supposed to be on myself. It's
Bolster,
only
okay.
on myself. You.
it's only
Fine, by now
something
we
that's
have an
allowed.
agreement. Every single swear of my skull hurts.
Just say yes.
Amira would
Violet
speak
would
up.
speak.
You do know it's a celestial kind of. Exactly, and not all celestials are bad. Actually, there's far more good ones than bad ones, but we need to make for that.
Just say the words, and I'll trust you. Swear it. You will not get controlled.
I
and you will
forgot
not
what
let-
you wanted to be. The player forgot. Player just went.
He's asking you.
404.
He's asking you to put your hand and to make an oath on the sword
Okay,
that you
I'm
will
doing
not get mind controlled and leave us. That require our voices to operate
I
high
will
and
not-
dry.
I promise I will not leave you speechless.
You will not be controlled.
Ew.
I will not be controlled.
I'm gonna ask Piper. Piper, can I be controlled?
He puts the sword
What?
back. Where
Don't know. BRB Cat wants water, says Vanestra.
I'll play your game. Let's do it.
So you're letting me zippy with the mask?
I'll let you do it.
There's a reason why Piper did it on Halcyon first, because
Everybody give Venestra at least not a Venestra, but like
Yeah.
at least give Violet the benefit of the doubt. She didn't try to put the warp forge in the bag to protect him just immediately, because he's so shiny to her.
Out to Violet too.
Interesting note as you do the zipper to Grandpa. While usually it sounds like your typical zipper when you're doing it to normal creatures, it almost sounds like a garage door closing when you do it to Grandpa.
your garage door closed.
I'll be honest, there was about to be some infighting here. Like, since Avery was kind of helpless to do anything to convince Grandpa, what with being immune to frightening and suggest charming, there was about to be some eldritch shit going on.
Sometimes above
There's a
table
reason. That's the
discussion.
reason why Piper doesn't
helps.
want to zip your
And
mouth.
this
That is
has
why.
absolutely been an example of that.
We're going up a very eldritch-like being. I would like some eldritch-like power to back us up. And if I remember correctly, I have looked at your spell sheet. I am sorry, but I do remember Avery mentioned that you have a silver tongue, which means most of your spells are verbal.
It also means
Oh,
That's
Luminar.
usually the case with charisma-based casters, and paladins are one of those.
But I also have metamagic, so I can do silent casting.
before he actually.
You can't tell me.
So does Violet to some degree.
But it costs sorcery points.
Violet's
So
not a sorcerer.
preferably I don't have to do that.
But yes, I have mental immunity from every major being on this layer of the abyss.
Which is
Okay.
to say, a
Layers are
reminder
far
above
away.
table, at least on the subject of metamagic adept. You guys can train each other with feats that you have.
Piper.
Okay. What?
Piper.
Yes.
I'm gonna, before you zip his lip, I'm going to let him at least do what he wants to with the sword with Violet.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so he's gonna hold the sword out to you the same way. Put your hand on it.
What do you
Look,
want?
Piper
me to
doesn't know how
do?
you spent your 2 years.
What do you want me to do?
You're gonna promise that you're not going to treat me like some rare collectible anymore. It's slightly offensive.
No.
He doesn't like being objectified.
You cannot. Yeah, you can't
so
treat. You can't
sorry.
treat me as some rare collectible.
Think of it as an endangered or extinct species.
I'm sorry.
I'm going
No.
to.
My currently
doesn't
blind
make
ass
sense.
just immediately visualized Playbot
That doesn't help.
magazine with Grandpa
All right,
on the
I'm
cover.
going to
Oh my
explain this.
god.
Make the oath. I don't walk on glass.
Your existence is glass.
It's for me to decide.
No, that's technically what the entire rings have decided. But okay. You could be delusional.
I'm a person with autonomy, so please don't treat me like I'm some kind of collectible.
It does help you in this situation. I do have a dragon's mind.
Do you make the oath?
I will stop treating you like an object when you stopped acting like an object.
A red-skinned being surfaces from the ground for a brief moment. Violet, he's not going in your horde, and he disappears.
I understand that. I don't want him in my horde.
She doesn't like living beings in her horde.
That's not the
The
point.
hell was that?
Amira
Same guy.
says he's right, Violet. You can't treat a living being as an object. If he dies, he dies, but he has the right to live his life.
Do you know what the order of like actual possible becoming of what he is? Do you know how rare that is in this situation?
Piper also, meanwhile, is just like, I'm getting through this without one person dying. We're gonna do it.
The fact that he's there, it's not that he's an object. He's making decisions that treat him like a child. In a big world with a big sword and a big power that he has. So, I want him to make this decision. That decision I need 3 decisions for me to prove that, because I literally have a friend that I died for, that I came to this world for, who has the same mental capacity as this man in front of me.
Ink.
Ink died.
Ink.
He pulls the sword back and just says, "Noted," and turns away.
Good. I carried that boy for 400 years and we came back at the end of it. He shot the witch before he thought, and he ended up dead.
Xanon and Ravik are just watching them argue, is what Neseo said.
Neseos, chill!
Vanestra said Vi and Amira are going to deadpan at Violet. Yeah, we don't know what that is like.
No, you do. I
Being
know
a
what you smell
rarity.
like.
It's sarcasm.
The one thing she's trying to point out this, and I'm going to do this above table because nobody knows this, she carried a bag of bones around for 400 years and didn't go insane.
That's fine.
In the abyss.
Yeah, that usually doesn't end well. That was good rolls.
That's what I'm trying to get
Grandpa
across.
doesn't want to be treated like a collectible because he's not going to act like one. He's not going to make his decisions based on the fact that he's the only one or maybe one of 2.
Piper's like, you're rare? You're rare? You're rare?
We're all
Everybody's
rare.
here.
That's not.
We're all rare in this group. I just want to see if I can make it through this
I prefer
without
my
anybody
D&D parties medium well,
dying.
personally.
Okay. I'm letting you know it. Okay, I'm gonna say this in a way. I think Violet's gonna have her first break. I can't handle if people die in this space.
They turn into demons. You die here, you turn into a demon.
He's walked back up to Piper now. Do what you're going to do.
Piper,
And then we do the zip thing. I close his garage door. Sorry, that's just.
she looks over at Piper. Piper, when we get done with this, I'm going to need counseling because I can't handle the fact that I don't like death from childhood
Hold on.
creatures.
Piper has to look up her. Hold on. Player for Piper needs
Which
to look
also
up her
means that-
outline to remember which uncle is the psychiatric
Actually,
uncle.
great religious group to go for handling the concept of death.
Excuse me,
Hold a
Halcyon.
six.
Your mouth
Six.
is zipped shut.
I'm going to explain to Vanessa what I'm trying to say, but it's not coming out because she just doesn't have the
schedule you an
mental ability to do
appointment
it.
with.
She doesn't have the words for it.
I will schedule you an appointment with an Alios. You know, as soon as we get out of here, life. My major goal is not one of us having to die once and we have to resurrect them before they get demonified, so... Anyway, who's next? Trust me, if Piccolo was here, Piper would have zipped his mouth before Halcyon because Piccolo doesn't shut up. So you know those people who make comments in the middle of movies? That's Piccolo. And it's when they make comments in movies that you haven't watched before.
Has everyone resolved their issues?
No,
Yes.
but let's go.
Well, I have. I zipped one mouth shut, or 2 more mouths, or Piper's just gonna go Xanon. Are you
Meanwhile,
okay
there's
with
an
this?
imp about a quarter mile away who casted conjure popcorn about 5 times.
So I'm going to message you something.
Yeah.
Am I okay with what?
I'm sorry, I'm messaging you something. You're
So-
gonna have to read it.
Piper has zipped Halcyon, and now. Oh God, why have I blanked the name?
Grandpa?
Thank you, Grandpa. Sorry. My brain! Zip the mouth shut because the least amount of people who can be controlled, the better. Also, Piper has already mentioned she has for the next hour full immunity to being
Oh, shit, drop my glasses.
any sort of mind control, suggestions, anything like that, via Wilsoni Wadred, the person who likes to break the fourth wall.
Yes. Wilsoni is DM incarnate.
I didn't realize it until recently. Technically, my character worships Joe.
Yeah, I don't like to think about it that way because it gets too meta.
Mm-hmm.
Does that
I
make
have to-
sense?
Ah.
I can
That, that's it, Joe.
What, Xanon?
Holy symbol is a D20.
That's
I
like
can-
character development is a thing. Sometimes it's slow.
Okay.
Well,
It's
she
gonna-
doesn't. Violet doesn't have the words for that, so like at all.
Is her holy symbol a D20? No. She's wearing it around her neck, and I forgot how it's described. Okay, yeah, I heard you, Xanon. Sorry. She's gonna look at Ravik. She's gonna zip Xanon's mouth shut and look at Ravik. Are you okay with this?
Having my mouth closed.
I don't think he'll be a problem. Don't think he'll be a problem. He doesn't speak much anyways.
Mm.
And he's a lot smarter than he looks.
Well, there's the lawful good gold dragon instinct that's gonna be conflicted. Let me roll for him actually.
Remember, that's the issue.
I read it. If my headphones will pick up my voice.
God, I need. Okay, you know what? Oh, I can barely fucking see this thing. It's a. Let's see. What's Ravik's charisma modifier?
One moment.
Because it's 12 plus that.
Is this a saving throw?
Nope, just a flat charisma roll.
It's a 1.
I'm letting you
13
know
unlucky
that
number. You may want to sit my mouth shut.
Violet walks over to Avery and
Even Ravik's like, yeah, shut me the fuck up.
Violet just
I'm a
walks. Violet just walks over to Avery and puts her forehead against his for just a minute. And then hugs Halcyon.
That was okay. Piper's gonna go to Venestra. Are you okay with this? Halsey, I'm not talking to you. Oh no, especially if you gotta get out right away.
I think we can trust Venestra not to speak. She was quiet the entire time we were driving.
Halcyon, stop it! It's not going. No matter how much you talk, it's not coming out.
I think Amira knows how to keep secrets, and so does Venestra. I think they're fine.
I thought it wasn't about knowing or being willing. I thought it was about minimizing risk of being controlled.
Yeah, minimize the risk of.
It's up to them if they would like to be. They need to trust you too, Viper. I can trust them because they got us through here on the vehicle and I explained everything. It's up to them if they want to make that decision. We've got to move forward though, because we're losing time.
Well, I don't like it, but if we're gonna allow Venestra, and if we're gonna allow
Please.
shifting to Avery, if we're gonna allow Venestra and Amira, yes, Amira to freely speak, then it's not fair to Grandpa that he cannot speak. I feel like we're gonna have to do.
Well, Ravik
we're gonna
literally
have to.
explicitly said, "Do it."
Yeah.
Do it.
We're gonna have to do all or nothing, and I would much rather do all, but If nothing gets us forward, then let's do nothing. And nothing is more fair than something.
I can't tell this thing no. We have been told we can't tell this thing no to go talk to it. So Vanastra, if we could, just until we're out of the woods, I know that you can get us out of this situation. It will drop the minute anything goes wrong. You can hold your components and your spells and whatever you need for that minute that's over. I can defend for that point. Just get me out of there and y'all can heal me.
Barbarian doggo tank.
I can take as much as they can throw at me.
Mm-hmm.
Piper's gonna out it with a mask and initiate a damn chaos burst, motherfucker. Stop it.
Don't. Not right now.
Okay, fine. I won't do it, but I will still bump it. Just no chaos burst is initiated.
You know that eye bite that I tried to use earlier? Now I'm gonna try to put Halcyon to sleep with it.
No, stop.
Don't do that.
Stop.
I need shiny boy.
He knows what the implication of being thunked by the mask means. He's gonna shut up.
Vanestra says, to be fair, so can Vi and Amira.
Please, can we move forward? Just trust me, just for now. I'm trying to tell you that I know how precious life is.
We gotta find that's a satisfactory response.
Okay, I zippy zip. And you just said you could use your meta magics, or you can use your magics without your voice?
I can. It's not
Vanestra says no.
optimal.
Oh no, I'm
wait.
saying Avery, sorry. I
would
should have
prefer
specified.
Avery to be speaking. I need a calm voice in the middle of the situation right now.
Okay. Wait, yeah, that does make you do have a chill voice.
I am this close to literally beating a hole in something. So,
Avery, would you mind maybe a calm emotion on the violet?
don't.
No,
she-
okay, never mind. Never
I
mind. She
think
said no.
faster with anger.
SA is typing something.
Gesture
I'll
to
gesture to Piper
Piper.
to hold out her hand. Okay, you can say it. You can talk out loud, my guy. But I will.
Alright, mouth is closed right now.
No, you as the player could still talk, like what
Yeah.
you're visually doing.
Oh.
Your character can't speak. We're not saying the player's being silent. Just it's
Mm-mm.
your character.
No, we're fine with it.
I didn't want to interrupt.
No, you can.
That's fine.
Halcyon
It's
is
fine.
fulfilling his lifelong
Piper's
dream
just
of
gonna be
being
like,
a mime.
oh, hey, here, hand. Here's my hand. Here's hand here. You don't need to type in SAO. Just say it out loud.
I'm not talking so other people can talk.
But it's an interaction between me and you, so you can talk.
Okay. I'm writing on your hand with my finger in common. I'm basically saying if you need me to fight or whatever,
It'll stop.
you could drop the thing off my mouth.
Yeah, so the place.
Yes, that was the whole situation. Yes, I can drop it at the drop of a
I
hat.
could make it easily canon that you know DSL.
Dragon sign language. Piper would know it. Yeah.
So,
No, wait, no, she hasn't.
Okay.
She hasn't worked on that one. Never mind. Violet would. Anyway. Either way. Yes, I can do that.
On the
I
flip
have to
hand,
touch
however,
the
Grandpa
zip.
would know AOL. Sorry.
Thank
that joke
Lord
was
it
bad.
isn't something else beginning with D. Vanessa, shush. Okay, so everybody whose mouth is shut is shut.
let's go.
Smash cut back upstairs.
There we go.
I
I
shouldn't
feel
have made
like
that
we
sound
used
effect, 'cause
just
that felt like I just
one
slapped
and
something
a-
in my head.
feel like we just used 1 3/4 of a session to get over problems, like interpersonal problems.
Sometimes
Violet-
that's how it goes.
Violet is a character found one that y'all don't understand.
It's
Well,
fine, Megan.
okay.
It's fine.
Is there-
Let's.
I'm
do
so on
what's
edge
Regardless
next.
right
of
now.
knowledge of character depth, sometimes, as players, things need to be hashed out, especially for you guys to understand how each of you guys work. I'm sad that I wasn't able to be as much of an intermediary with that as I usually am, but maybe my having been forced to be pulled back by the migraine did help, because you guys were just speaking as bluntly as possible with each other. And I'd say that's a good thing. At least I hope it is.
Well, in the end, we got it sorted, so.
Yeah, and that's a good thing.
Love, could you
We open the
rinse us out,
door,
please, and get
Joe.
me a Dr. Pepper? We
Can
opened
we
the
at least
door.
get the introduction done, please? What we were
open
supposed
the
to do
door.
last session.
Yeah.
Get on the floor. Everybody walk the dinosaur.
Okay.
The radio guy.
So, as again you see these walls sort of pulse and undulate through their technological, organic looking patterns.
Hold. Guinea,
Hold,
what's
Megan, are you okay?
You good?
Just Spike.
up?
Headache?
No,
just
grief.
Grief.
Oh,
Ah.
okay, breathe. Breathe.
Let's go.
Okay.
Sorry, Joe, we had to get that sorted.
No, it's all good.
Thanks.
That kind of interruption I understand. I've been a friend with Megan for years. I'm used to that kind of reaction. I usually have an easier time understanding what the hell's going on when I can see what's going on. Obviously, I keep hitting my head against the fucking microphone. Jesus.
So your object permanence not so great.
It's worse when I literally can't fucking see.
I mean, if it makes you feel any better, I still hit myself in the dark, so.
As a kid, I would hit my head on so many things, and it scared the shit out of my mother, considering what I have going on in my head. Somehow,
Okay, description of introductions.
So, as these cables, cords, and metallic implements gather together, slowly descending down, they almost descend into this pulsating, I usually don't do in my descriptions, but that's what the pain do.
That's how it is today, Joe. Just,
Yeah.
it's fine.
Roll with the
I got this.
punches.
It looks like this pulsating central organ, conjoined, tightened together, almost like it's been constrained and pressurized as it pulses and twitches and undulates. And in that flash moment where you feel like something's going to pop, burst, or even just compress and wither, that flash of unnerving movements, ever so reminiscent of an unhealthy organ. Suddenly, like looking at a bunch of loose paper thrown into a blender, all of the cordage and everything else just shreds to ribbons rapidly. And the shreds float out slowly as they then start to stretch, elongate, vibrate, and vibrate more and more and more and more until they themselves become translucent, become visible visual waves in the air, like looking at the moving air on a hot day against the surface of a blistering road. And that movement again consolidates into a form comprised of twisted shadows. Zen, and you are already familiar with this entity, at least a variation on it, as it seems more composed, yet at the same time more terrible, more put together, more angelic, yet there's elements of it almost like looking at a twisted shadow that are horrifically demonic. It's an uncertain visage, but it is haunting, it is twisted, it is wrong, and as it stands here, it is the only thing that seems ethereal among the techno-organic everything that surrounds you. Almost like this spiritual entity is bound to it, like a puppet on unseen strings, or maybe a manifestation and image strung along by some unseen electrical impulse. So, you all accepted my invitation for expectation and made your way here to me. You're all looking for something. Some of you have greater goals than others, and information I can give, potentially. Depends on what you're looking for, though. As all of you intrigue me beyond belief, feel ever so inclined to ask something of you in exchange. But we'll get to that. First, speak your minds.
Avery speaks up. Firstly, your discordance. We want to apologize for breaking your toy, as you put it. That box in the bus.
Radio.
You watch in a
Yes, the
flash of
radio.
imagery as an eye almost looks like it twitches, and then you see again that condensed miasma of organ-like cordage as it almost like itself twitches in arrhythmia in whatever organ it's meant to represent, the visual of it shifting constantly. For now, it is permitted, as you have not further sought to damage it. Permitted temporarily, not forgiven. Forgiveness is a rare emotion in places such as this one. But I will repeat my question. What are you looking for? Divorces or...
Avery would just look at Violet. What are we looking for?
That's a name I haven't heard in a while.
Why do you want to know?
Well, you seek information, and information I might yet provide.
Did your curiosity land you here?
Curiosity lands me in many places. To my great
Joe,
joy
could you speak a
and...
little bit up into the
Well,
mic,
I
please?
don't know where my mic is. Hold on. There it is. Hello.
That's why I was just like, he doesn't know where it's at. Better let him know.
Curiosity has landed me in many places, to my benefit, my detriment, and to that of both, for any around me.
Don't look good here, that's for sure.
So what are you looking for?
Who runs this prey of the abyss?
Runs it? No one runs it anymore. It is a place of lost and forgotten things. Any who would dare take the name of king in a place as oblivious as this is as sure to lose their title as they are everything else about themselves.
Oh, we're a lawless country.
Not lawless. This place is the law of the lost and forgotten.
It was just a turn of phrase, but never mind.
And I, here at least, have mastered the lost sounds, frequencies, Frenzies, songs, and other things cast out into the void of space in hopes of finding one that will listen.
Joe,
And I
it
have
sounds like
found
your
it.
noise filter is being very aggressive.
In the hopes of finding one that will listen, and I am here and listening.
Megan, I messaged you because Amber Brain just fried itself out.
I've got this, I think.
It's just, I know Piper had questions that I did want to ask him. It's just my brain just
I
went.
know. This entire stressful situation has kind of put everybody on a fry out, especially Violet's brain right now. Alright. I know what we're going to do. But I don't need to share that with you. I know where we're going, and I don't need to share that with you.
But do you know how to get there?
I do know how to get there, but I don't have to share that with you. Give me a reason to want to speak with you. Other than the monsters that you control.
Control?
Yes.
You make many assumptions about myself.
You literally pulled
Steve.
our car through an entire space to speak to you. So my question is,
Your car?
don't play.
It's not yours. You stole it from someone else who lost it already.
And so did you. You brought it to the space. I can play this game all day long. I've talked to demons for 400 years.
You think that earns you the right to brag?
No.
There are demons here, far older than that.
I think it earns me the right to live.
There is no right to live in the abyss. There is the right to violence and wrath. And a couple of you are here, no doubt seeking exactly that. Which means you're playing its game. So what can I do to offer you a smooth path toward that goal?
What will you take?
What will you offer?
No. What will you take?
Demons take. I'm a little bit more than that. At least there's something left of me, that is.
Then impress me.
Impress you? Yet again, not obligated to do it, and even then, you've offered me nothing that you'd like to see, or learn, or make use of. You are not above me.
I'm not above you.
Dragonling.
No, I'm not above you. Not the way you think.
Careful. Ego can be a deadly thing here.
I know
And
what life is
pride
worth.
is a delicious morsel.
I know that you could kill me with an instant if you wanted. I know you could take a million things from me if you wanted. I'm asking you to not do that. I'm asking you for safe passage for my friends. I'm asking for you to let us do what we need to do and leave.
A favor to ask. Safe passage. Was it really so hard to get to that simple little request? What would you offer in exchange for it?
I ask you the last bit of my lost. She pulls out her bag of holding. The other piece is mine. to use to protect my friends, but I offer you the last bit of my lost.
This is
He
the bag of
takes a
holding
small-
made. Oh, sorry. Continue.
Bag of holding made with, it's made of the first shed she ever had. But the little piece of fabric that she has left over is the last bit that is left from Ink's outfit. The life is worth more. But this I can give up.
Not looking for something you can. I'm looking for something you will miss.
This is my only security blanket. I'm handing you the last piece of my security blanket. Every child has.
Roll a persuasion check.
I want to empower skill on that.
Advantage then.
I don't think Violet needs to roll that twice. It's a natural 20.
Oh yeah, can I not empower skill?
Go ahead.
Hey, we roll that? Careful, Violet. You don't want to lose your memories of your family.
Here, Arnold, take these steroids. Yeah, I don't need it.
It's Ink's outfit. It's
I know.
the only thing that kept her sane. She has something else to keep her sane now. This is growth. So she takes the
Give
dagger out that
it.
she has, and she puts it in his hand.
Safe passage through this realm. I will do what I can.
Maybe take what we have. I'm asking for permission.
Permission for what?
Just to take what we have.
The things we have grabbed is what
I'll
she's
need
trying to get at.
something from another one of you for that.
Piper?
Fascinating.
I had a thing. What was the thing?
Energy of fate. Yet evolved, twisted, deformed even. You are disastrous in nature. What could you offer me that you will miss as you leave it behind? Well,
Sorry, player is just like, what? I had a thing. Where's the thing? And my mental category went.
Piper, you had something of your mother's that she kept of hers. Do you remember what it was? Your mother was lost once?
Is it a jacket?
Hmm?
Player asking, is this the jacket?
Yeah.
Okay. I was making sure we were on the same wavelength.
You gotta give it something that's lost. Something important. Something you'll
Yeah.
miss. You've had it since the beginning of the campaign. So I'm saying I would give him the jacket.
I'm gonna give the jacket to her. It's what helped me find her. Tried to give it back to her. She was like, no, you keep it.
Persuasion check.
Hold on, I forgot to get my dice tray. Hold on. Dice tower. Somebody disrobed herself, love. Fuck.
A toddler. The only thing they feel comfortable in is their own skin.
Toddlers.
18
Naked.
plus
And
10.
running. That's usually what happens.
18 plus 10?
Yes.
20.
Also,
can-
Venestra said, can V size up how strong this creature is, CR roughly is?
Roll me... Roll me an insight check.
I like this tower.
What did you get?
Oh, I said 18 plus 10.
Wow, good one.
I like this tower. I also like the fact that it only occasionally spits it out onto the floor.
I was just really shocked
It
at
takes
Violet.
the jacket.
19 says.
It's also a very rare red, like vibrant red fox jacket, because there's not that many vibrant red fox. So
19.
I do have some of the red hair.
19 on the
Like,
insight?
I think Angel has some of that red hair jacket. From looking for your mother's hair on it.
Just clarifying the roll here. 19 on insight?
yes.
Okay. While 19 isn't quite enough to lend you, I would say a number, there is a feeling in your stomach that drops in a moment. You feel
In a what?
there's a feeling in your stomach that drops in a moment.
Like I
what
said, your mic keeps cutting you out.
Fuck's
You
sake.
had to...
Hold on. Where's the angle on this thing?
There you go. It's right there in front of you now. It's right there in front of you now. Don't move it.
He's finding it. He's trying to figure out the angle on it. Make sure
Okay.
it's actually pointing at him the way it needs to.
Alright.
Oh, he's gonna eat it.
Do I need to kiss the damn thing? Jeez. Alright.
No!
No,
Stop it.
no, you just need to face it towards you. The angle was wrong.
Welcome to Dragonscribe
I don't know.
ASMR.
No, God, no. Stop it.
Oh, please, God, no.
We're gonna wrap this microphone in cling film and just start rubbing it with shaving cream.
Wow.
Stop it. So you're speaking about
So-
the stomach falling out thing?
You feel a sensation of your stomach dropping. First of all, the scale of this creature feels, immediately a lot larger than you observe. First of all, there's the just gut feeling that its presence, almost emanates from, of course, the walls of the tower. There's also the feeling that the tower goes a lot deeper than just the ground. Like you're at the tip of an iceberg. Fighting something like this, while not impossible, may prove to be a truly harrowing endeavor. It's almost like an animal's survival instincts kick in, feeling those hairs stand up on the back of your neck, realizing that. Whether your emotions reflect that or not.
Gotta go
Global warming on it.
warming on it. Is what Vanessa said.
So now we're able to take the stuff with us, which is good. Good.
I mean, it's probably still cursed, but at least it's not going to come back to bite us in
I mean,
the ass.
that book that Avery picked up might help us
Unless you
warm
wanted
the
to,
earth a
demons are kinky.
little.
Anyway.
So.
So you've been presented your option. Do you attempt to leave this chamber? Is there anything further you'd like to entreat upon this thing with?
We got the safe
I
passage with our things, right?
actually have a question.
Oh.
Violet asks this question. Do you have something in your vastness that we can barter with the Queen of Beholders with? For safe passage through her realm.
Me, no. You'll have to use that little bit of resourcefulness you've so displayed. Though beholders are ruled by their own paranoia. What might you do to soften those crazed little delusions?
I understand. It's one of those moments of, oh, I figured that out. Okay. Thank you.
Piper's just like, oh, so we just need to know what kind of paranoid could do that.
Oh no, Violet knows exactly what he's talking about. That's
Oh.
well aware.
Fuck the beholder queen. No.
No.
I
Is she
don't know
hot?
how that's gonna work. I mean,
Does
she
she
is
have a
asexual.
cloaca?
I mean, on Rule 34, yes, she is.
I mean, she is
But in core
asexual.
D&D, she's a gnarly meatball.
So, we're ready to leave now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gonna make like a
Does he
tree
show
and
us?
leave. Yeah.
We get to keep our things. We get to leave. We get to have passage. Piper has a map that actually works in this space, so we can go where we need to
Both of
go.
you guys rolled decently well. Also,
Mhm.
Violet's initial
I'm gl-
natural 20 really helped with that.
I'm glad that we didn't need me.
I was ready for him to mind melt some things. I was so ready.
Here's the thing, in terms of potential offers, he would have taken the changeling.
Yeah, I figured so. I
Oh.
was.
No.
Yeah.
This is ours. not letting
Nobody,
it
no person on this party.
And
Is
what if
any-
I win? Then you can take
Megan, I messaged
Cage
you.
back to hell.
What?
To
What?
be your
Messaged you.
little bitch.
Oh,
Alright,
what?
Tenacious D in the Pick of Destiny. Yep. Hold on.
Sound like could have been a has-been hotel thing too.
Yeah, a little bit. Jack Black and all that.
Okay.
Is there...
Are you asking me what's in your stuff that you don't know that you remember?
It's just I don't know what I should either give or make. That's the problem.
Why don't you give him the locket of the people that died that they lost in that fire that'll never be come back, that are literally dead already?
Okay. The lost locket, I guess.
You remember the one with the pictures in it? We found in the Black Dragon's Cave?
Yeah. We can't bring them back.
Nope,
could
we can't.
try.
We tried. We asked Hilda Six. She said, nah, brah. They're happy in their death. Damn it.
Leave them alone.
So you leave.
He's like, okay, we get it. You don't like death, but just leave it alone.
Oh, Jesus, hold on.
So you hand him.
I'll
that
give him
one.
the locket. Just give him the locket, because
Where's my glasses?
as a thank you for not shooting on sight, essentially. Like, thank you for not killing us. Please take this gift. Oh, Joe's didn't even hear any of that.
What?
Okay,
We're gonna leave the locket from the black.
So you know,
dragon cave.
yes, there was a family that was burned up. We tried to bring him back. All the six said, nah, bruh. So Piper's just gonna give him the locket as a thank you for not shooting on sight. Like some people do with trespassers.
Because we couldn't bring it back. Remember, you said we couldn't bring him back. There was like
Correct.
an old-fashioned grade photo from like the 1800s. It was very frustrating. Was it a locket?
Like, they've been dead for thousands of years. All the six is like,
There
leave
is
them alone.
a temporal threshold on many resurrection spells.
I know.
Anyway, but I will give him that silver locket. Wait, is it silver or was it?
It was gold.
Oh, gold. I'm dumb.
It's a little tiny gold locket.
Yeah, it was gold, right?
It's really worth something, but the whole thing is, it's just like.
Is it worth something to an abyss demon? Probably not.
No.
Object.
It's a lost object of the lost. They're literally dead. They're gone. They're never going to come back.
Nothing can bring them back. They're dead, Jim.
They're dead, Jim.
Nothing will miss it.
Well, I had to talk to another dead god, other than.
I'll miss it because it was shiny.
She's dealing with dragon issues.
I'm still dealing with leftover mithril dragon
Really, how-
issues. Okay.
Mhm.
I had to give her stuff so she would stop taking things.
There's some leftover brain damage from being being a dragon for like 10 episodes.
So do you hand him the locket?
Yes, I hand shiny locket. Thank
He
you
takes
for
it.
not killing us on sight.
As you could have. You really could have. So we leave. Where do we go, DM? We are alive. We are taking the car. We are leaving.
Yes. You now have the choice to make your way in whatever direction you see fit.
We're following the map. We have a map.
There's a number of planar nexuses that you can
Yes,
go
once
to.
we leave the tower, Piper's gonna drop the...
Just to reiterate,
Silence
one of them
thingy.
is the tower.
Oh, that's what I figured. He was going to lead us to where we need to go. We just... Because you said it was like a big spiral staircase sort of thing. So I just figured he would lead us to that exact spot, and then we just try to...
Follow the map out there.
Yeah.
Okay, do you
So-
guys
So
basically
can the
try
rest of
and-
us commute? I think, yeah, we
Yes,
have
I just said
released.
that once we...
Okay.
I said once that we get out of his range, I do that.
Okay.
Okay. So you want to try and basically traverse the sort of planar knotwork through the layers of the abyss to get to at least the location of your primary goal for being down here. As
Yes.
all of you are present and participating in this particular act, in an effort not to suddenly royally spread yourselves thin, I'm going to need all of you to go ahead and roll me a percentile check.
Now
As a
then, shall we go to the
reminder
place we
for
wanted to
the
go to this
inspiration
entire
house
time?
rules, you can use an inspiration die on this if needed.
Where's
Your goal
my-
will be to roll low.
Where's my...
Well, I did not.
Okay. Could you please...
I rolled a 1.
I rolled an
Well, there's a
83.
massive- That is not my dice load.
You can use inspiration
there's
die
one.
on it if you need to.
I ran out of inspiration die today.
I'll give him 1. There you go.
You sell two
You
of
have
yours?
to drop...
Free
Then
die.
I will roll one more time then.
Okay.
Free die for you.
A 1d100 roll.
Vanessa
Oh, that's
says she
better.
can walk everyone there.
Oh shit, that's right. Scratch that.
Oh yeah, he.
We're trying to make it back to the beholder level.
Yeah.
And
Beholder
that's
level.
So yeah, no need for the percentile. As you guys are walking,
Oh.
the usual
and
sort
I'll
of stretching
take my
and
inspiration
almost
back. Thank you.
distorting
You keep it. You hold it. I got it.
thing that happens when trying to travel through these knotted passageways doesn't occur.
Oh, yeah,
It seems
just
like
walk us
whatever tunnel you're using to walk through these layers of the abyss, they seem to almost deliberately unwind themselves in a almost radial aura around Venestra, as her shadow seems to extend out and grip onto this pathway like a vice, stretching the roadway on and forward. It seems even your pace walking through it is faster than normal. Or rather, odd question, do you attempt to drive through it, taking the bus through this layer?
I kind of just want to take it with us because I don't want to know
I
what
think
happens when we
she
cross the
stuck it in
threshold.
resort, remember?
We're gonna leave it there.
That's right,
We're just
you
gonna walk.
resorted the bus. Just wondering if Miss Frizzle's taking her class through the layers of the abyss.
Well, I don't think we want to drive into the player where all of the beholders are because they'll get scared of the
The
bus.
magic
I don't
school
want
bus
them to kill
suddenly
our
enters
bus.
an anti-magic field. Oh no.
No.
Put in storage/museum with Earhart's plane. Well, we could drive there, but once we get to
I
that
was
spot,
up down Main Street.
maybe just you're relaxed and feeling good.
So you guys want to go back to the beholder layer. All right.
It's the one that's above the layer where we're supposed to be. There was a hole that we were be able to go down.
Well, you
but
could
it
go
literally-
straight there if you wanted with this.
Should.
Not to the
We
beholder layer,
wanted-
but to where you need to go.
Yeah, but we needed the beholders at least slightly on our side to create some confusion in that layer while we actually still go find that demon lord and my stepmother.
You told
Fair
me that
enough.
we had to talk to it.
Fair enough.
You told me how we had to talk to the queen so she would actually start killing all the things.
Yeah, to reiterate
That's
again,
literally
migraine
why
has me forgetting some details for the goals I give you guys.
Oh, you're good.
I know, but I'm gonna remind you because literally this the reason like Violet has a bunch of stuff from the actual material plane to give to this thing to make her feel good.
Here, this should make you not paranoid. This should make you not paranoid. Or conversely, we can make her so paranoid of the incubus
As
and such.
you walk through this pathway, suddenly you enter into this twisting and expansive network of caverns, thin, thick, narrow. You are hearing a near constant combative gnashing of teeth, screeching and screaming, not of humanoid creatures, but of things monstrous, paranoid, vicious, near mindless.
Do we enter near the bones?
You enter around a rather sizable pile of them.
I'm talking about the amethyst bones because the amethyst bones are in the beholder level.
This is a good stopping point, isn't it?
Yeah,
I'd
so I'm
say so.
asking if we. Yeah, okay.
If I'm gonna give you guys shit to do on the layer of the abyss that is just beholders, a lot of fucking beholders.
It wasn't just beholders, Joe. It led into that weird.
I'm aware. I'm
twisted
gonna have to
monster.
go back to the details, the notes, and
Yeah.
all that stuff. But
Yeah.
I would prefer to be fully cognizant for when I'm doing that. Of course, I wanted to be fully
Why are we
cognizant
going
for
to the
this session.
beholders? Because, okay, Vanessa. So it's because they are the layer right above. We need a distraction to be able to get the demon lord and my stepmother, and also while they're distracted.
They're
burn
going
it
to
to
the
the
pound
ground
next
with
door, opening
coffee
all the
monster.
cages so that the
Vanessa-
people in the bar get freaked out.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna make them think that the incubi and succubi are plotting to overthrow them.
Okay, I want you to think about it like this. We're about to walk into that scene from Kingdom Hearts where there's all those heartless that are coming at us. I am not ready for that. Not without some type of little mini help to give us a distraction in the middle of it.
So we're not taking the full force, we're taking part of it.
Maybe we could
Take that in whatever way you want, because I know you will.
Just taking the tip.
So
In a fight, right? Yes, we're still gonna fight in the incubi succubi